And the fight begins between Grey and Silver, and literally this is the entire chapter. Pretty much it's just focused purely on Grey and Silver's fight. I mean, you see Grey, he's going nuts, he's trying to hit him with like Cold Excalibur, and it's like, you can't really do anything to Silver because he is an Ice Demon Slayer, and like, he does eat ice and all that, and it's like, one of the things is that the way interesting why Madgear let him join, you know, the nine demon gates of Tartarus is actually because he wants them as a deterrent from them. It seems like, well, they haven't really asked themselves, but this is sort of what the other like members are saying. It's like, this is a member to keep the others in check. So yeah, so if any of them run rampant, then you got one that can at least, you know, kill them because it is a devil slayer. And it's like, after like Silver, he's saying, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna go after Leon, and it's like, Grey snaps because of this, and it's like, which is interesting. It's like, I wonder if right now it's like Leon stepped into the, would this just be the same? Would they just not be able to do anything? Because they would have to use like a union raid or something. I feel like that's the only way to probably beat him, is like use a union raid and like use half your powers to make like a different kind of ice shield against him. Because even when Grey was using like his ice mate cannon, and it was like, oh, I'm just gonna shoot like rocks at you. It's like, yeah, put typeless projectiles at him, but it's like, Silver just like easily deflects it. He just summons like a whole like ice area around him, and it's just like it does nothing to him. And it's like, whilst everyone else is fighting, because we only saw clips. I mean, clips of like, you know, we saw Natsu, Judy, and Gajeel fighting this chapter. It's like, it was just saying clips of them, and I was just them pretty much explaining the story to them. And it's like, when even like Grey, like, which I thought was going to be complete and utter bullshit. Like, I thought if this was the end of the chapter, I was going to be like, oh please, Grey, don't one shot your father. He was like, I'm causing your powers, and he did it in the Sun Village arc. It's like, I'm causing your own magic through me, and it's like, since like a rule to Slayers is that they can't eat their own flames, they can't eat their own winds, they can't do anything like that. Which when I saw that, I was like, if I take this, I'm now about to beat you, and they're like, oh god, no, 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 like that. Why, hero? You were so close to making this good, and it's like, I thought he was gonna one shot his father in his own magic, and I was gonna be like, oh my god, that sounds so fucking stupid. It's like this big demon Deliora, and I'm just like, I'm at the end like, oh thank you, like, because we see him saying like, yeah, like, you hit me with a nice attack, but guess what? I'm an ice demon, bitch. I'm Deliora, and I'm like, yes, that's what I want to see. I want to see this guy intimidated. I just loved in the chapter just how fucking intimidating Silver was being, or Deliora. I still don't know really what to call him, but it's like just seeing him there, like freaking out, and like even though he sort of passes his father's like personality come back, because it was like, oh, it's sort of like an old laugh that he used to do and stuff. It's like, so perhaps that was hinting as well that his father's side is still in there. Like, who knows? Well, he just got his traits of him. I'm not quite sure, because that's probably going to be the only way he's going to beat him, because they still keep hitting that Grey's going to use the ice shell, and it's like, I don't think he's going to use that at all. I mean, because otherwise we would have to see one of the death of the main characters, and we all know how Deaths and Fairy Tales go, because we did have Grey die once before, and yeah, didn't exactly go too well for that, since, you know, Ul had to like rewind time. So who knows, maybe like by some miraculous thing, like you see, because like if we remember, like Ul was in Deliora's body as ice, so who knows, maybe she might be in there and she might like do some like Kushina stuff and just like hold back like Deliora for like a moment before Grey can kill him. Like, I don't know, but for the chapter it was just mainly just the fighting, and it felt like no real progression was happening apart from, bitch please, I'm Deliora, what the fuck are you gonna do? So I'm gonna give this one, like, I did enjoy this chapter, like I say, but I'm gonna give this one like a 5.5 to a 6 out of 10 this week. Like, not too much of like serious progression was being happening. It was just pretty much Grey finding new ways to deal with Deliora, and still not finding like an actual way to beat him without using the sacrificial technique of Ice Shell. But let me know anything in the comment section down below. But that's all for me. I want to thank you very much for watching as always. And remember, I'll see you guys next time, and